I've been doing a lot more camping lately, venturing out further and further into the unknown, exploring new mountains and areas that I haven't been to before. This was one of those trips where part of the adventure was just exploring and hoping we'd find something along the way. Brought to you in part by Epic Adventure Outfitters.
What's up, guys? Good morning. Hope you had a great week. I'm just getting ready to go out on another adventure as usual. Heading out to Kamloops, meeting up with my buddy Mike, and we are going to go hit up a fire tower. We're going to hit up a lake. We're going to do some camping and have some adventure. Do what we usually do. First, I just want to thank you guys for all the recent support. We're almost at 60,000 subscribers. That's so awesome. I can't thank you guys enough. And if you're not already subscribed, if you feel like it, if you like this video, maybe hit that button. As you can see, we've got all the essential food supplies here. Got the new fridge, the Dometic CFX 3, I believe, 45 liter. All the food essentials. Pretty stoked on this thing. We're gonna see how it performs. Alright guys, we just got to the trailhead. We're gonna start making our way up to a fire lookout tower where we're gonna camp tonight, and it should be a pretty good day. This is my friend Mike. He has one of the coolest Tacomas that I've ever seen in person. We'll do a little walk around later and you can tell me all about it.
Well, thanks for saying so. Well, it's a pleasure to be along. So it's nice to be up here in Kamloops. It's such a beautiful day.
I love being in this part of the province in the summer. Warm air, blue skies, and shades of brown and green all around. This was a pretty straightforward drive up the mountain other than a couple of rougher spots. After climbing for a while, the top of the fire tower began to show over the top of the hill.
We're going to celebrate our arrival with a couple of adventure loggers. Check them out at Burnaby Brewing. Cheers, Mike.
Yep, cheers, my friend. This is a good ride up.
Yeah. we're inside the tower. It's in great shape. Looks like it's been freshly painted. I believe this tower is maintained by a local motorcycle club or dirt bike club. So awesome that they're preserving this beautiful place. This would have been manned probably until sometime in the 90s when they switched over to satellites for monitoring for fire activity. So somebody would have lived here or been here, worked here regularly. Probably lived here because there's this cool old bunk bed. This is the original bunk bed that's bolted to the floor that the fire lookouts would have slept on. Probably originally there was a kitchen here with a stove and a sink. Most of the fire towers I've been to have or had that at some point, and they would be able to cook and do laundry and all that kind of stuff. These places are so cool. Habitat, is that correct, Mike?
Yep, Habitat.
So it folds out and it has, how many people can sleep in this?
You can sleep 4 people in it, maybe 5. But the thing that's nice about it is the main bed component cantilevers off the back. Okay.
It's up, and then here we go. Woo! It's so big.
And if you can just put a little shape in that. Oh, a little done, set up.
That's crazy.
And then all you need to do is fold these down.
Guys, this is about 3 to 4 times the size of my iCamper. Let me take a look inside of this amazing tent here. All right, guys, so we're in the Habitat right now. This is super cool.
Jimi Hendrix lighting going on here.
Look how big this is. Like, this is only half of it too. There's another half. So you can close this hole that I'm standing in, and this all becomes sleeping space. So you've basically got 2 queen size beds, or 2 long double beds.
Yeah, yeah.
This Habitat is basically like a camper that goes on the bed of the truck and becomes, you know, a part of the truck. This can double as like a workspace, right? So you can see I'm standing up here, but if you were to put a stool here, this is like bar height. And you could set up, you know, I could set up a computer here.
Yep.
Do video editing when I'm on the go, stuff like that. So it's such a versatile unit. So Mike, what's our dinner plan for this evening?
Well, I know we're gonna have awesome sockeye salmon burgers. That's for sure. We know that much.
Sockeye salmon burgers.
And we know that
living the dream over here, eating like kings. You guys keep asking me to have a cooking section on the show. The show? Is this a show? I'm not gonna do some cooking because I suck at cooking. But Mike, let me tell you, he makes some salmon burgers that are out of this world. We have the Dutch oven going to get the fried garlic. It's going in our salmon burgers.
roast garlic, onions, capers, avocado.
Himalayan salt.
Himalayan salt, got some Himalayan on
Oh
there.
man. We're toasting the buns in extra virgin olive oil. I'm putting in all sorts of things here. We're gonna have some amazing burgers. So excited for these burgers.
Even though I'm not to trust, try to make her feel she's strong. Even though I'm not,
You're better than anything I like. You're better than anything.
even though I try, she'll step away from another place. She'll step away from another place. She'll step away from another place. Won't you make her smile?
So this is the original fire reflector by MC Ranch Overland. And I'm a bushcraft guy, and we used to build walls with logs when we'd build shelters and stuff. So I tried to improve on that for overlanding, and we built it out of beautiful aluminum, all CNC cut, and it reflects heat off the principles of a parabolic arc. So you need a very small fire, and the heat that reflects from it is absolutely exponential.
Tell them where they can find out more information.
Well, they can find it at mcranchoverland.com, and you can also follow us on Instagram at just mcranchoverland. And my phone number is also on our website, and you're welcome to phone me at any time and get any more information on it.
Good morning, guys. Just got up. Spent a great night here at the Fire Lookout Tower. We're gonna be heading out into this valley here, make our way through the forest, try and find a nice lake to camp at today.
I had a general direction that I planned to head on this trip, but this road had seemingly endless forks, making it challenging to figure out where we were.
Come here, little steak. Come here. Come here, little steak. No? It's your lucky day then. So we're currently driving around this lake. You can't really see it through the trees that much. Beautiful blue lake, really nice color. We're trying to find like a backcountry spot to camp. We unfortunately ended up at like a wreck site where there's a bunch of cars and kids and stuff, and that's not really our scene. So we're gonna see what we can find. We're gonna cruise the rest of the way around the lake, and then if there's nothing here, we'll hit some side trails, hit some other lakes that we passed on the way, and find a good spot to camp for the night. Check out how clear this water is. You can see right to the bottom, and it's blue. It's amazing. Hey Mike, pose for your Instagram photo.
With nowhere to camp at the Blue Lake, we headed out further into the wild, following an old overgrown trail marked South Lake Trail. It didn't look driven on very recently, and we were really just hoping it would actually end up somewhere at a lake before sundown.
Well guys, after a whole day of searching, driving, exploring, looking for a campsite, we found ourselves a gem. Lakeside. I like it. This is the level of my cooking right here. Lamb skewers on a grill. Yeah, delicious. Doesn't take much work. In fact, my wife made the skewers. I'm only grilling them. And then we've got Mike over here chopping up shiitake mushrooms to make some kind of fancy, amazing, probably extremely delicious dish that I'm gonna taste, I hope.
Let's get that hot. Yeah, good evening. It's Victor Alpha 7, Alpha Juliet Charlie, and we're just in the mountains, probably 50K out of Barrier, actually.
Well, have a great evening. Enjoy the evening.
So Mike has a pretty crazy antenna on his radio in the back of his truck. It's like you can pretty much communicate worldwide. Isn't that right, Mike?
Yeah, depending on the atmospheric conditions, but yeah, you can definitely throughout Canada and stuff like that, and Alaska and
so we
California.
Just checked in on a net, which is pretty cool. It's like kind of a test, seeing if they can reach certain places and whatnot. Cool stuff.
We'll divide this up as evenly as we can.
That's that golden sound. And there we go.
There we go. Let's do a cheers.
Here you go, my friend. Here's to a great weekend out.
To a great weekend. Cheers.
Yep. Cheers.
So tonight we're camping out at a lake. Last night we camped at a high elevation, nice view type of place. I don't know, what do you guys think? Which kind of camping do you prefer? Lakeside or nice view? I like both. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this adventure, we do this every week, so smash that subscribe button for me, and I'll see you next time.